the lone warrior, the wandering survivor. He's back again. Today we have the samurai. With one slash of his sword, he can easily destroy anyone who is unlucky enough to cross his path. Today, we are using the samurai in the Dark Mirror, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so here we are in Act 1, just before the adventurer fight, and he has appeared to us again. Today, we are going to be using the samurai.
Oh, let's go! That's class!
Now, samurai here is a physical speed skull, and the skills we've got on him today, we have the single slash, which you always have, and we have the evading slash or his counter. So we are going to be picking him up for Lil Skull here, and for the items we're rocking, we've got the standard sword, the insignia, and the discolored dark quartz, and we're also pairing him up with a hunter. We've got 18 bone fragments. We can't really get this guy up to legendary anytime soon, so what we're doing whilst we're in the shop, we're going to be buying the blue flask, swapping out hunter for the recruit. We're also going to be buying the miracle drug and buying the drug of rage. Now let's make our way over to the adventurers, and the way we're really going to be wanting to try and build this guy is, unlike last time where we used masterpiece, we're going to be just trying to go straight for crit build. So assassin's dagger, thieves black steel daggers. If we can also get gunpowder sword, that works extremely well. And with samurai's counter here, if you do hit the enemy with the second slash, you do get full marks on the person that you hit, so it is extremely useful, and we can use it here to deal a lot of damage to the archer. Let's just wait for her to use her main attack. We can just dodge through, swap into recruit to get a bit of damage off, and we're really just trying to find some better courage items. Also, if we can get this lady's legendary.
Thank you.
This has started off absolutely perfectly now, and we also get the chosen cleric's bible as well. What? Now, because we've got the chosen hunter's arrow, we are going to be trying to find every single good crit item in the game, because the higher crit rate we get, the more physical attack we are getting. And we've also found the chosen cleric's bible, which is just a nice item in general. It gives us some physical attack, some movement speed, and it does a bit of damage. And whilst we're here, we're going to be destroying skeleton sword, and this run has started off absolutely perfectly, and all that I can ask now is that we can find the really good crit items. So if we can find that gunpowder sword and thieves black steel dagger, that is just going to make this item go literally insane.
Aiming ball of foreshadowing.
And we can really just start to speedrun this thing, because we are going to be doing tons of damage, and the scaling we can get from this thing is going to be so good. Make our way over here. We can just take out the enemies at the top first and let the cleric's bible do a good amount of damage to the purple guy. Let's hit him with the evading slash to get full marks on the tree, and you are dead. Let's open the money, and we're going to be heading into the shop. So I'm going to be taking the 10 bone fragments, and we do find the assassin's dagger, so we will be taking it. And we're also going to be opening the green flask. We can just let bomber get destroyed. Let's move on to the money room. Just trying to make our way to Yggdrasil as quick as possibly here. And for items, this run has started off so well. We can just come in here, use the evading slash on you. We do want to kill the lightning guy before anything else happens. Probably going to end up in the curses going for soul strike, just because you want to be doing maximum damage with his single slash. And we can use the evading slash here to get all the marks on you three, and I think it actually just killed them. This might be one of the quicker runs we'll be doing, and let's open the chest here. We do get the standard bow, so let's take that for the crit rate. And samurai is one of my favorite skulls. He is actually on the way to being the most viewed skull video on the channel. If you haven't tried out samurai yet in the Dark Mirror, I do highly recommend it. He is so good. And let's speak to the fox hunter, get an extra skull for free, and mage can get destroyed. Let's see who we get. Same with rider. Let's move on to Yggdrasil. 81 bone fragments, so we are going to be able to get this guy up to legendary probably before the adventurers, but Yggdrasil here shouldn't be causing us any kinds of problems. And what we're going to be doing, we can just get the marks stacked up on him. Let's get to 5, and then we'll hit him with the single slash, and that should do a decent amount of damage there. We can also get the evading slash and get the full marks on him. And if we can find Kyrian, that is also one of the better items you can get with samurai, mostly because you are doing a lot of basic attacks just to get the marks on your enemies. And if we swap out into the recruit, he should be dead in his second phase. And Yggdrasil here isn't going to be causing us any kind of a problem. Let's just dodge out of the way of this. Let's get the 5 marks and go for the single slash. And that's all we're really waiting for with Yggdrasil, is the skull cooldowns. We can just deal insane amounts of damage. And the single slash has nearly finished him off. He should be dead with a few basic attacks. And let's open the chest here. What are we going to get? and we do find probably the best quintessence for samurai. We do find troll, so let's pick that up. Let's head on to Act 2, but before that, let's see what we're picking up at the curses. Okay, so we are going to be picking up Soul Strike and upgrading that, and whilst we're here, we're also going to be picking up Lethal Speed. Now let's move on here to Act 2. We can't get this guy up to Legendary, which is unfortunate, but we should be able to get him there very quickly if we can find just a few Legendaries or a unique. And when we've got that, we do want to build up this guy's HP in the totems and then go for some attack speed. And with the shield guys here, you do want to go from back to front to kill them with the final slash. I did get that tip from a subscriber on the last samurai video, so thank you for your help with that. And we can just let the butlers get destroyed by the spikes. The big guy should just be dead, and let's take the money, move on here. And I've already said this, but the Archer's Legendary is my favorite of the Adventurer's Legendaries. It just does so much, and I've not actually had the chance to be able to use the ninjas yet, but from what it seems, the Archers is just so much more powerful. Let's make our way up top here. Only got a final few enemies remaining, so we can just use the evading slash to kill the maid. Let's take the money, move on to the next item room, and if we do beat this level of the Dark Mirror, we will be up to 10. I did say I wanted to try and get that maxed out. Let's open the chest here, and we're just going to be taking the passed down scabbard for the second relic. Let's move on to the shop, and let's take the red flask. We're also going to be picking up the golden sword. Let's open the blue flask, and we're also going to be re-rolling for an item. And we do get approaching death, which is just a legendary. We're going to be taking it for the discolored dark quartz. And let's move on here to the next skull room. If we do get a rare, we will be able to get this guy all the way up to legendary just after the adventurers, which is great. We can use the single slash to kill most of the enemies here, and we are just doing insane amounts of damage right now. And if we can get our courage up and some more crit rate, we're going to be doing even more. Let's see who we get. Ninja can get destroyed. We'll move on to the next skull room, and getting this guy up to legendary as quick as possible does make a really big difference, because he does get a massive power boost when he does get to legendary with his full moon slash. Nice. And we can see who we get. Clown can get destroyed. We are onto the adventurer fight already. We are just absolutely zooming our way through this. We do have the fire mage, and the archer shouldn't be causing us too many problems, so we're just going to be getting the damage off on her. Use the single slash, and the archer is already nearly dead here, and the final few hits on the archer should be able to take her out. We have taken just a little bit more damage than I would have liked. We're going to be able to kill the fire witch now, and we're not going to be able to get the stun off, so she's going to be able to do a big ultimate move, but one single slash should be able to finish this off, and mage's necklace can just get destroyed. And we also get the chosen hero circlet. I don't know what is happening this run, but we are literally getting every single adventurer's legendary, so we are going to be taking it for the approaching death. Let's destroy Minotaur here, and we can move on. Let's upgrade samurai here up to legendary. And here we go, we have the legendary samurai, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to be putting a few ticks into the health totem, and as you can see, we've now got the concentration bar and the full moon slash, so we're going to be doing a lot more damage right now. We want to try and get the skill cooldowns and health totem maxed out before anything else happens. Let's use the evading slash on the big guy. Nothing is really going to be hurting us too much right now, because we are just doing so much damage. We're going to be wanting to save the full moon slash for the sisters fight, so let's just make our way there as quick as possible. All we're wanting now is the better crit synergy items, but other than that, we are doing absolutely perfectly. Let's activate troll here just to kill the two shields, and we've got the final butler up here. Let's get the evading slash damage off on him. Let's take the money, head on to the next item room, and the evading slash is killing literally everybody. Let's kill the final few enemies round here, and it looks like we are onto the shop. So let's open the ominous chest, and nothing too good, so we are just going to destroy the omen item. And of course, he just has to show up again for another time. Prisoner, we will swap you out for recruit here. Let's make our way up top, re-roll for a new item, and we do find Hope Slasher. This run is off to an impeccable start right now, so let's pick this up for the insignia, and we're actually going to change this out for the pass down scarab. Let's open the random item. We can just destroy the hero's holy sword. Let's open the red flask and open the green flask, and we do also fine thieves black steel daggers. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be destroying the standard bow. Let's pick up thieves. All we can really find now is gunpowder sword, and this run is one of the best I've ever had. I don't know what luck this game is giving me, but I am certainly not complaining. If only we can find gunpowder sword. Okay, we got the final enemy up top. It is just the Gatling gunner, so we'll just be able to basic attack through all of these guys, and let's see who we get. Hunter can get destroyed. Let's move on, take the next skull room. Really just trying to make our way over to the sisters. We do want to try and keep the HP because we are looking a little bit low. And let's take out the purple enemy here. We're just keeping the full moon slash for the sisters fight, and the cleric's bible is doing so much damage. It's just killing all the stragglers down there. We've only got one shield guy left, and we are onto the sisters fight. Now this should be an absolute breeze for us, so let's just go.
This is big brain time.
Okay, here we are on the sisters. Shouldn't be a problem at all to deal with these two. We're just really trying to wait for when one of them is going to be by herself, but we are taking quite a little bit of damage here. Let's get the evading slash on, and we're going to be trying to save the full moon for the actual second phase, or we'll just use it now actually and just get it over with. An 8,000 critical. Okay, and whilst we're here, let's just get the stacks off with evading slash. Let's wait for it to do all those skills, hit with a single slash, and that did a decent amount of damage. Just want to get all the ticks off before we do anything else, and when we've done that, let's activate troll, hit a single slash here, and we want to be taking 0 damage from any of this. Let's use evading slash, and the single slash here should just be able to kill her after this. Let's use it here, and she's very nearly dead. We've got the hero circler activated, so we've got the invulnerability, and the sisters fight is done. Okay, so what are we going to get in the chest here? Okay, we do get the distorted curve sword, which does increase our crit rate by just a little bit. So we're going to be taking it for the insignia. Let's move on here to the hearses, and we're going to be upgrading soul strike to maximum, and we're also going to be picking up super baby. Let's move on to act 3, but before that we can come down here and get some more bone fragments into the totem. Just trying to get that health maxed out, and then moving on to the skill cooldowns. So we are just doing so much right now. All we're going to really need, like I said, is that gunpowder sword to really just make this run the best it possibly could be. But for right now, I am certainly not complaining. Let's take the money, move on, and we are just speed running through this just a little bit. Let's get rid of Freezer here. We'll use the evading slash to do a ton on you lot, and that's one golem down. We've got one dude left with Freezer, and let's take the money, move on to the item room. What I did just want to say is I have been really appreciative on all the support we have been getting in the recent videos. As we've now moved up to 250 subscribers, we're getting all that way closer to the big 300 mark. So if you are a new or an old subscriber, thank you very much. And let's see what we're getting in the chest here. Okay, nothing too good, so let's enter the shop, and we are going to be buying the food. We're also going to be taking the max life, and we're going to be locking our courage up to 4. Let's take the next skull room, and now we've got the courage up to 4, we're going to be getting some big amplification damage. We're going to be going up top, killing the neo golems first before anything. You know what, I'm just going to be using it here just to kill everybody, because we should be able to get it back before the adventurers, and even if we don't, it's not like they're going to be causing a problem to us at all. So let's see who we get. Ryder can get destroyed, and we are just making our way ever so quickly to that all-important adventurer fight. We've got the few alchemists down here, and we've got the courage up to 4, so all I can really ask now, like I said, is to try and get the gunpowder sword, and we've got the final few slimes remaining. Let's just deal with them with the evading slash, and the bible is going to take them out. Bomber can get destroyed. Let's move on to the adventurer fight, and all these guys aren't going to be standing any kind of chance against us. We can just pop troll here, and let's get the big stacks off, use the single slash, and the adventurer is already getting broken. Let's hit him with a single slash again. He's finished. We've only got the ninja and the paladin left, so let's get these stacks off on you guys, hit him with a single slash, and that is doing massive amounts of damage. We've only got the paladin here. Let's hit him with a full moon, and he should be dead. Only got the ninja, so let's just wait for him to sit in the corner. He's going to be activated with the 5 hits off, and they're all gone. Let's see who we get up here. Froskull can just get destroyed. Let's come down to the totems. We can get the health totem nearly all the way to maximum. Let's take the money room here. It doesn't really matter too much if we do take some damage, because we do have the hero circlet giving us that little extra revive, and we've got the one golem up here, so we can just get the 5 ticks off on him and then use the single slash. Let's take the money, move on to the item room, and we'll look for just a few more crit items. So if we can get, like I said, gunpowder, the only thing that I can really get rid of is the priestess's legendary, which would be quite unfortunate because it is doing some good damage for us, and we are really just looking for a shot because we do not have too much health right now. We're not really keeping a lot of it, and we are taking just a little bit of unnecessary damage. So let's see what we're getting in this chest, and nothing too good, so we will move on to the shop. Let's take the food here, and we do find the solar sword. We will just be getting rid of the chosen cleric's bible for it, which I know might be a waste, but if we do find fulgent dawn, that's probably been giving us a lot more in the damage section. So let's just make our way down here. We've only got a few enemies to actually kill. Let's activate troll, and we're going to be going for the purple guy here. Let's dodge through the missile, and let's see what we're going to get in the chest. Nothing too good. Let's move on to the item room, and we do get a trap room here. What we're going to get, the beak of raptor, and nothing really too good, so we will just be moving on. Let's see what we're going to be getting. Froskull can get destroyed, and if we can find a unique or a legendary just to be able to speed up the process of the totems, that would be good. Let's just make our way up top here. We want to try and kill these guys, so let's swap out into prisoner so we can get a big amount of damage off with him, and let's see who we get. Gargoyle can get destroyed. We are onto the Chimera fight.
Okay, let's go.
And we've basically got everything we could want. All I can really ask now is that we do find gunpowder sword. Let's get the 5 marks on him. Let's activate the full moon slash, hit troll to get the crit, and that just hit him for 17,000. Okay, let's get the dodges off, hit him with a single slash, and we're just trying to get the marks on him so we can do our big amounts of damage. Slide in, we should be able to dodge out the way of the poison with the evading slash, hit him with a single slash, and he should be pretty much dead here. And there we go, the final few hits on Chimera here, and he is down. We took just a little bit of unnecessary damage, but it doesn't matter too much. Let's open the chest, see what we're going to get. And nothing too good, so we'll just be destroying the Chimera's poison fang. Let's move on to the curses. And what we're going to be doing is picking up Kingslayer and putting an extra point into lethal speed. Now let's make our way onto Act 4, but before that we can go ahead and put some points into the totems. And we got the health maxed out. We've put 1 into our skill cooldowns, so we can find some uniques or legendaries to get the bone fragments into that. That'll be great. And we're here in Act 4. Let's see what we're going to be getting. Let's use the evading slash just to kill the big guys here. Let's activate troll, and this is really why we do want some skill cooldowns, just to be able to do the big amounts of damage on these kinds of enemies. Let's make our way up top. Got a final few enemies up here. Let's take the money, move on. We are going to be trying to look for a shot because we have got not a lot of health remaining. Let's use the evading slash on him to get the ticks off. We don't really want him to get all of the cannons spread out because they do quite a lot of damage over time. So let's finish off the shield guy, but luckily we are literally critting on every hit, so if we could get a gunpowder sword, I don't know what this run would actually turn into. Let's take the money, move on to the next skull room, and we do have full moon slash activated, so we are going to be saving it for the adventurer fight. We are not wanting to use our revive here, so we are going to be playing it just a little bit safely. We've got a few enemies down here still, but we should be absolutely fine. Hit him with the evading slash. Dark Hero Circlet has activated again, so we are invincible, but it doesn't really matter because everybody is just dead here. Alchemist, and he can just get destroyed. Move on to the shop, and we are going to be buying the food. Let's take the blue flask, swap the recruit out for prisoner, and let's move on, take the next bone room here. Now we might need to start focusing on trying to find gunpowder sword, so we might really be starting to prioritize some item rooms now. And you know what, let's just use full moon slash here to get a lot of damage off, and it does kill literally nearly everybody in the room. And let's see who we get. Genie can get destroyed. Let's move on, take the next money room, and there is an NPC in here. Who is it? It is only Little Gust, and let's speak to Little Gust here. Are you going to give us anything good? The Executioner's Axe isn't really what I'm wanting. If we could find the Halfling Girl, that would be quite nice. Get that extra HP bonus. Let's kill the 2 guys up top before anything else happens, and whilst these guys are attacking, let's use the evading slash to kill one of them, and let's take the money, move on. We should be fighting the adventurers very, very soon. So if we can keep the revive, that'd be quite nice. But we are taking just a lot of damage right now. And we did, unfortunately, use the revive against Guts. We couldn't just keep the health that we had. So we are looking quite low for the hero fight. It is unfortunate to use the revive there. But if we can keep our health maxed out and not take some silly damage, we should be fine. And let's get rid of our debuffs. We are fighting the adventurer. And who are we going to get? It is going to be the priestess. That is quite nice because she is the easiest one because she doesn't really actually attack you. So what we'll be doing, we're going to be swapping out into samurai, hit her with the big amounts of damage. Let's get full moon slash activated. And what is that going to be doing? 24,000, and she's already nearly dead. Let's just dodge out of the way. Once she's got the 5 stacks off, we can just hit her with the single slashes and she is down. And Rockstar can just get destroyed. Let's move on here. We can get a lot of skill cooldowns in the totem here, and we've nearly got that maxed out, which is great. So let's take the money room. Really just wanting to keep the HP for the Joan fight. Let's make our way over here. We can get the money, move on, swap into samurai for the big damage, and let's take out the health totem here just to get a little bit of health back. Let's come in here, use troll to kill the big dude, and we really want to stop this guy from summoning so many lanterns because having 12 pink balls following you around doing loads of damage is not ideal. Let's take the money, move on to the next skull room. Now I'm really just trying to find a shop somewhat quickly, so let's activate the evading slash to get the marks off, hit him with a single slash, and we're really just wanting to kill the purple guy before anything else happens. And let's activate you. We can finally destroy this. If we do get the hero's circlet to activate, that'll be good. And it would be quite nice if we could find maybe a halfling girl or a king slime out of the NPCs, see if we can get anything good. We are taking so much damage off this big guy, mostly because I'm not used to actually fighting him yet. We can get rid of our 9 debuffs here and we should just be able to do some damage to this dude. Hero circlet has been activated. Let's just activate troll, get some damage off, hit him with an evading slash. Big guy's dead. Who are we going to get? DP can get destroyed. Let's move on to the shop, and we do find it. We do get a gunpowder sword. That is the finished run now, so let's pick this up. Let's just take it for the golden sword. Actually, we're just going to be taking it for the soul sword for now. Let's destroy that. We are going to be taking the food, and we're also going to be coming down here and locking in antiqued to 2 just to get that extra HP. And let's move on here, take the next item room. This run is completely finished now because we are going to be doing so much more damage with gunpowder sword activated. It is going to be increasing our DPS just so much. It is insane. If we do want, we can put some points into go-getter just to get the extra bonus damage off gunpowder sword, but we don't really need to, and the remaining one can just get destroyed over there. Really just trying to find our way over to Joan as quick as possible because we have got the complete run now. We just want to be keeping our health nice and max. Let's open the chest here, and we do find the ring as well. So we are going to be taking this for the distorted curved sword, and we are just going to be taking the next skull room now. This run is absolutely insane. The only thing I would want to get rid of next is the just basic sword, but other than that, we are doing absolutely perfect. Even Guts here is not standing any kind of a chance against us. And we just got the 2 purple enemies down here. We do activate the hero circlet, which isn't too good, but we're going to be using full moon slash here just to get rid of the big executioner. And a few more enemies left, but they shouldn't be doing anything to us. Let's check the chest, and we can move on here. Let's see who we get. Gargoyle, doesn't matter. Let's take the skull room now. We just want to be keeping the hero circlet revive for Joan herself. Other than that, there's nothing much else we need from this because we found basically all the best crit items in the game, which is what we could have wanted. The only thing we didn't get was the crown of thorns, which isn't really too bad. And let's move on here, see who we get. Berserker can get destroyed, and we are onto the Joan fight. And we all know Joan has 2 phases. We are going to be trying to save the full moon slash for the second phase when we fight Joan herself. And if you haven't actually played Samurai and given him a go, this video here just shows you why he's just so good. I mean, it does help that we have literally found the perfect run for a crit build, but that still doesn't matter because Samurai here would have done just as good without it. And that's 1 totem down. We've got the other one left. We are just going to be saving Troll and the full moon slash for the second phase, and this should be the second totem destroyed if she didn't put a bubble on it. And we are actually wanting to try and kill the statue here just for the extra HP. And let's just come come in here, destroy the final totem, and we are onto Joan herself. Let's just get thieves built up, and then we can activate troll and kill Joan with a very nice full moon slash. Let's come in here, activate troll, use it now, and how much damage are we going to be doing? 13,000. Okay, wasn't the biggest amount, but it was certainly not bad. Let's just get the 5 stacks, so now we can use the evading slash to deal good amounts of damage. We've got the hero's circlet activated, so let's just deal some big damage here. Now let's wait for it to teleport back into the middle. We should be fine if we sit on the edge of this platform. And where is Joan? She's down here. Let's get the stacks off, and then we can kill her with a single slash. There we go. Joan is finished. And let's see what we're going to get in the chest. Nothing too good, so we are just going to be destroying the Glacial Breaker, getting the 800 gold for it, and we can move on to the hero fight. But before that, we are going to be going into the curses, picking up Super Baby, and we can move on now. Let's put the final remaining bone fragments into the skill cooldowns and the physical attack. We got these nice and built up. We got the HP and the skill cooldowns done. Now we are just going to be making our way over to the shop, and whilst we're in here, we are just going to be taking the food, and we're also going to be swapping out recruit here for Predator, and let's move on. And guys, it is about that time that I do say, if you have enjoyed today's episode and you do want to help support the channel, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you are new here, and there will be a link down in the description to all my other Skul videos, and there'll also be a link down in the description to the Discord if you do want to go join that. Now this has been an excellent run. We've got the full HP, we've got every single of the best items. Let's just go and kill this hero. Okay, so we know he's got 2 phases. In the first one, we just want to really preserve all of our HP. Let's just try and get the 5 stacks off on him, and we're going to be activating the single slash here, getting a decent amount of damage done, and we're just trying to really take our time, not taking too much damage. Luckily, evading slash is the counter for us. Let's activate gunpowder sword here just to get the big damage off, hit him with a single slash, and whilst he's doing this big attack here, let's move into him, use the evading slash to get some big damage off, and we're going to be saving full moon slash here. Actually, no, we'll just use it here just to clear this first stage, and he's nearly dead already. He will be activating his big attack now, but he should just be dead after this, so let's get the 5 stacks on, and I do want to finish him off with the single slash just to get the extra damage and concentration on full moon. Now we're on his second phase. I don't have the revive, so I'm going to shut up, concentrate, and let's kill this guy. And there we go, the hero is dead. Okay, so that was another samurai video in the Dark Mirror. So if you guys did enjoy and do want to help support the channel, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you are new here. This has been Mystic, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.